Okay, Lisa, we're live.
All right. It's
We're
tea
live.
time.
It's hot tea time.
All right.
It's tea time. We're finna get started. Let me see if I can pull something up on my phone. And we live.
This will be okay.
We live on at hot tea time. So we're gonna get started. Um, let's try to see. So I'm so glad to have my sister here with me on tonight.
Oh, yes.
So first, we're gonna start off by saying, if I hadn't said it, or if you hadn't heard it, that I love you and I really appreciate you. You took a chance on me many years ago. I don't know how many years ago.
When
It's
you
been
were
so
14.
long. I was 14 years old, and you took a chance on me to let me work in the shop with you, and you just took me in, and we've been in love ever since. And
That's
I
right.
really appreciate that. And I still love you to this day, and I'm just so grateful for the opportunity that you did give me. And you started me off in the salon.
That's right.
You
I'm glad.
started me
And look at you.
to
You took off and
working
ran
hard,
with it.
right? To working hard, and also I just want to just send this gratitude to say thank you, and also I wanted to bring you on so we could talk about your nonprofit.
Okay.
So your nonprofit has been going on for 27 years.
27 years.
27 years. So I want you to tell the people a little bit about your nonprofit and how it got started and stuff like that, so we could just they can get a feel about you, knowing that you are one of the prominent hairstylists in Memphis, in barbers in Memphis, that taught me how to cut hair as well as do hair. Took the time with me. So let's give us a little background story for the people that do not know
No.
you.
Okay.
Yes. So we're going to go ahead and do that.
So what do you want me to start with?
You can start with your nonprofit. And
Yeah,
then
okay,
we'll
the
pick it back
nonprofit.
off the hair.
Yes, it's been going on for 27 years.
Yes.
I saw the need in the community
Right.
to help kids.
Okay.
And I saw there was kids that were suffering that didn't never say a word. They needed help, but they felt like if they tell you they needed help, you was going to have them removed out of the house with their moms or dads. So they were just struggling. So I just said that we could not afford to work in the community and not give back to the community.
Right.
So we started from that day on, probably with a little boy named Eric at church. Eric at that time lived in Dixie Home, and he was coming to church, and my kids asked me, "Why do Eric sit on his hands, Mama?" And I said, "I don't know." But I did some little investigating. Eric was sitting on his hands because Eric didn't have any underwear on, and the seats were cold to him.
Oh,
And
okay.
his mom was on drugs. So we stepped in and we just started with the salon as a grassroots, asking people for donations and asking them could they help some kids. And we took the money, and from there on, 27 years later, here we are.
Okay.
And now we're registered with the National Nonprofit Association. So, yeah.
Okay. Good. So I'm so proud of you. You have been going on with this, and it has been a passion of yours.
Yes.
And you just kept on and kept on, even when you got discouraged. You
You're
just
right.
kept on and kept on, and I have seen you still pushing on. If you didn't get a donation or whatever, you just kept on going. So I mean, I applaud you for that, because sometimes some of us get to a hurdle and it stops us. So for you to take your nonprofit and just keep going, it's just a blessing that you able to keep going about that.
Yes.
So I'm happy that you still been going, and it had to be a blessing. It's 27 years.
27 years.
So I mean, and you still helping people, because I remember when my cousin's mom passed away, you did some things for them as well, and a few more people that I know.
And we took them twice.
Right. Yes, and that you did a couple of more people that I know. A friend of mine, her kids also benefited from your organization. When she passed away, you did her kids.
Yes.
So yes, it's been quite a few people that I know that has been dear and close to me that you have, played a part in their Christmas and throughout the year. You have been a blessing to them. So this is the owner of CNL Salon and Barbershop. Right here at what's the address? I can't think of the address.
1664 Lamar.
1664 Lamar. I don't know how I forgot that, but 1664 Lamar. We started downtown at Jim's Beauty and Barbershop.
Yes.
Well, we was upstairs. Jim. Yeah, the original Jim's Beauty and Barbershop. Well, we were upstairs, and
that was like in 89.
89.
No, it wasn't 89, was it? Yeah, it was 89.
89. Yes, it's been a long, long time.
A lot of them have left us.
Yeah.
But we're still here.
We're still here.
By the grace of God.
Yes, and I'm still grateful for the opportunity that some people hadn't been afforded, but I just thank God that I was afforded the opportunity.
You came in the salon one day. And you was getting your hair cut. You said, "I think I want to cut her."
Yeah.
I said, "You do?" Yeah.
And you showed me.
I said, "That's all right. I'm gonna take you up under my wings and train you."
You did, and I really appreciate that. But we got a few topics we want to talk about because we just be in here just an hour, so we're just going to go in with a few topics that we have. And if it's some people that want to chime in or have any questions that they want to ask or to comment on any questions, I'm willing to take any comments or questions that you have at this time. So just comment and let me know that you got something to say. So we're going to start off with
what I want to do. Not cutting you off.
Okay, go ahead.
We're getting ready October the 8th.
Oh, come on.
For our second annual Black and White Brunch. It's a fundraiser for the nonprofit, and all the proceeds go to Lisa's Kids. But Lisa's Kids has partnered up with some business that wants to help us, and we would love for people to come out and support us. But it's a brunch where we have 2 DJs, a live band, but what we're trying to do is just give people something nice to do, entertainment, where you don't have to be afraid to go nowhere.
Okay, so
and you came last year, so tell them
about
it.
It was a real nice event. It was very elegant and laid back. The food was wonderful. It was really nice. It had live music, and the bar was nice. Everything was nice. Tell them how they can get tickets or how
you can go to Lisa's Kids Project at Gmail. You can look at our email. I mean, it's on that's our email. I'm sorry, but you can go to Facebook and pull us up. You can see the flyer on Facebook. But you can also reach me at 901-278-0588. They can call the salon.
Okay.
Tickets.
They can get tickets from the salon. So 1664 Lamar is where you can get tickets for the event. Please come and support Lisa's Kids. I promise you're going to enjoy this event. I went last year, and I'm going to attend again this year. It was a great event. I'm sure you guys will love the event. I'm not sure who's going to be live singing on this time. The same people.
I don't know. What, because we're Park-It with the Park-It.
Okay.
So they have a partnership with them. And then we have other little partners, but they the one handling the entertainment.
Okay. So the entertainment, when I tell you it was phenomenal, the food was phenomenal, drinks and everything was laid out. The place was phenomenal. So the Pocket is very, very elegant and nice. So you can put on your good clothes and come on your black and white and come on out and support Lisa's Kids. Not only would you be helping Lisa's Kids, you're going to enjoy yourself.
And you'll be helping some kid that really needs help.
That's really in need. So please do so. So anything else you want to talk about for your business going on? What else you got going on?
Besides working. Yeah, and I'm constantly every day doing other things on my off days. I do now pick up on Tuesdays and Wednesday where we try to feed the elders. We take food to the nursing homes and stuff to help them.
Okay, see, that's why I knew it was something else that I was told that you were doing. So she's taking food to the elderly, and Lisa's Kids doing more than just for kids. So just know that our organization, if you want to donate, please feel free to go down to the salon and donate. If you have new items, clothes, toys, whatever you have that's new, or whatever you want to bring to donate to Lisa's Kids, so she can distribute them to the kids in the community or whoever the families are chosen that she choose to do at that time. Please feel free to take the items to 1664 Lamar.
Or if they want to give monetary donations, they can go to $ Lisa's Kids Project on Cash App.
Okay, Lisa's Kids Project on Cash App. Okay, there again, Lisa's Kids Project on Cash App. Okay, so that's good. I'm glad we got that out the way. We all the logistics that we need to make sure that everything is taken care of, and I pray that people will see this this podcast and they would go on and donate and do what they need to do. Do the right thing. Christmas is around the corner, and y'all can please feel free to give. It's better to give than to receive.
That's all right.
And you will be glad that you did. Okay, so we got a few questions that we're going to go into. But before we go into any questions, no, we could go on into the questions.
Okay.
If with anything else, we'll come back to it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So we got a relationship question that we always have people to like, share, and subscribe. If you like it, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Things that you will not tolerate in a relationship. What are some things that you would not tolerate in a relationship?
The main thing is disrespect.
The main thing is disrespect. It's the disrespect for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so disrespect could mean a whole lot. Because to me, disrespect could be cheating. Disrespect could be verbal abuse. It could be physical. Disrespect could be it's a whole lot that goes into disrespect.
Right.
Yeah, so disrespect is a big it covers a lot when you say disrespect. So me personally, I would say I'm gonna have to go with the umbrella of disrespect, because a lot of things that I wouldn't take in a relationship would be first of all, I'm not taking nobody putting their hands.
That's correct, because I'm not nobody's child.
I'm not nobody's child.
And I'm no one's mother.
Yeah, and I'm finna be I'm finna be a little older in a minute, and I'm not finna tolerate that. So also we have to also look around and talk to our kids, and because they're tolerating a lot of things that we wouldn't tolerate. It's a lot of things that the kids right now are putting up with that we definitely wouldn't put up with.
But I think some of that come from the house.
You think it come from home?
Because sometimes when kids see abuse in relationships, then they seem to go and abuse.
Okay.
Because they think it's normal.
Okay, well, when you say that, it was, we seen it too. I mean, but we still shied away from that.
We shied away.
We shied away from it, and
we
there was something that we wouldn't.
now.
Yeah, and it's like now they feel like when they're dating someone, they belong to them, they own them. You know, so at this point,
they're so possessive.
Yeah,
if they can't have them, they will hurt them.
Yes, they are very possessive, and we have to talk to our kids and let them know, look, this is not a possession. That is not something that you purchase.
That's correct.
A purchase is totally different than being with someone. And at this point, our kids are, I guess, in a lot of disrespect is it comes from when the kids disrespect each other as well. Because I hear girls disrespect themselves all day.
All the time.
All day long. They are very disrespectful to each other. They calling each other B's and H's and
All out their names.
All out their names. But when a young man come around and do it, it's totally it's accepted.
It's
now.
acceptable to them.
Yes, it's very accepted now, and they, B come here, and they turn around and walk to him, and you looking like,
Really?
did you really go over there to see what he wanted? He called you out your name. That wasn't the name your mom gave you, but so at this time, I think we need to teach your daughter the men to date, or your sons how to date women.
That's correct.
It needs to be taught. It's a learning process that people should.
The older people used to say that a man that loves his mother will love his wife. But then it's kind of scratchy.
I have to disagree with that, because at this point, sometimes a son can love his mom too much that he don't give his wife the same respect that he give his mother.
Now, you're right about that.
So that came from the old people, and we're gonna have to scratch that one. That I can't agree with that, because the love that a man had for his mom, that he do not share the same love for his wife. He don't. Or girlfriend. He won't do it. So no, I have to disagree with that. If somebody want to chime in and say something different, then go ahead and chime in. Go ahead and tell us. So nobody chimed in, so we're gonna go on and go to the next question. They probably did on another site, but Dee not here, so we have to move on. Normally it's up on all sites. She had everything up. But anyway, we're going to talk about friendships. Friends, a deal breaker in a friendship. What is a deal breaker to you in a friendship?
Not coming forward and telling you if we're friends. We're supposed to be able to talk to each other about anything. Yeah. People are going to have opinions, but you got to accept opinions. If I'm your friend, I'm not going to be mad at you about your opinion. I might not like it, but it's nothing to fall out about.
Okay. So, I think, is it okay for a friend? Well, some people don't like this, but I think I would want to know. Mm-hmm. Some people don't want to know if your friends see your significant other out with someone else, and they come back and tell you they want to stop being friends with you. I feel I want to know.
Me too.
Because at this point, I feel in a friendship, I don't think you're going to tell me anything to hurt me. I believe that you're telling me because you think I need to know, protect my feelings as well as my well-being. So I feel that I would want to know, and some people don't want to know, and they will fall out with you because you told them.
You know why? Because they go and tell that mate that you told them, and then they're gonna get in their ears about it.
They tell them they don't want you to be around you. It's true. So in some other instances where friendships that's deal breakers in friendships, I think what are some more deal breakers? Which telling your business. Now, if I come to you in confidence, I feel that I should be able to tell you things that you would take to your grave because we're friends.
That's right.
And sometimes some people can't keep it. They telling someone else. And I feel that's not your friend because it get back to me that you done told 3 other people and it should have been just between us. And I think I thought we were just friends, and that you would be able to.
And another deal breaker is that somebody feel like you done hurt their feelings,
right?
And they won't tell you, so they go on egg mode, and they don't call, no talk. When you call them, they egging you. So all they doing is separating that friendship, because eventually you're gonna quit calling.
Right, that's true. That's true. And also, I don't think at this point that the kids now know how to be friends. Because at this point, it goes into a lot of things that's been going on social media, in the news, and different friendship circles where the friend has been coming up missing, the friend got killed, or you with your friend and you allowed someone else to do something to them or take them away or whatever have
That's
you.
not a
It's
friend.
not a friend. My thing is, if I lost you on a cruise ship, I'm not leaving the cruise ship until I know
We
where
need to
you
find
are.
each other, and that's
If
how
I
we
lost
grew
you
up.
on the boat, I'm not leaving until I know that
We are all walking out together. We
all
walked in together. We need to walk out together.
Or I know exactly that you know this person that you're leaving with. Because we came together, you leaving with me. They're going to have to pick you up from where I got you from. Because I don't know how I would go tell your folk that I lost you
And don't know what
and
happened.
don't know what happened. So we go to a game together, but you don't show back up. I don't get that. Or I take you to Mexico and a friend group. We all together.
And I'm gonna let you beat somebody.
Nobody's your friend. In this circle, nobody is your friend in this circle. And you don't know that nobody is not your friend in this circle. And they beat you to death.
And lie about it.
And lie and tell that you got alcohol poison. It is so
Sad.
wicked.
Sad.
These kids do not know how to be friends. And also, we live in a social media world where
Envies and jealousy.
we envy each other because of our status and the way we dress and the way we carry ourselves and what we obtain, or our, whatever is our status for that time, and we envy it, and we be around you. Why are we around you? What reason to give you
Because
to
it's
be
something
around
you
you?
can do for me.
Right. And my whole thing is,
Users.
but you allow someone to do something, or you know that someone is planning to do something to me, and you right
don't-
next
and
to
you
me,
don't
and you
tell.
don't tell me. So I feel that we have to stay in our kids' ear to let them know that these kids envy them. Because I had a son, my son, well, I ain't gonna say I have a son that he had a friend that envied him. He didn't like that I was taking care of him the way that I was taking care of him. But he didn't see it. He just thought that was his friend. He started calling him brother. I said, that's not your friend. But you'll see it. You'll see it. And he finally had to see it for himself. And we talked one day, and he was like, I got my apartment, and he didn't even call and congratulate me. I said he wasn't. Then he found out, he said, I got it for him. He was like, no, he didn't. I did that myself. I said, I told you that when you're a friend. Because he felt that you couldn't do it on your own, but he wanted to pull you away from me so you can stop receiving and getting the things that I was going to do for you. But whatever I'm going to do for you, I'm going to do it anyway. So, we have to...
But he's got to be very careful with that.
He has to be
Same
careful with
person
them friends,
that
because he'll
set
set you up.
And I saw a young man set up like that. His dad was telling him, said, that's your friend, but they had both got so naive till they thought,
Right.
and he had took the young boy in. But all the time, this young boy was pacing and casing his house out.
Right.
And somehow he ended up getting his door key. And when they left to go to school, they came back in there and stole everything. Because he said he had some friends that wanted some things in there. So he told him where he could get it at.
Right.
That's not your friend.
That's not your friend. In the same way, my brother got killed. That little friend circle wasn't his friend. But we have to, find out
The hard way.
The hard way sometimes, because we so hard headed to believe that this is my friend, and we so close to calling them sister and brother that they so close to you, and they really don't mean you no good. So that goes into mental health. How do you tell someone that they need to see someone for help?
Now that's a big question.
That's
Because half the time people who need help is in denial.
Yeah.
No
So
matter how crazy you tell them they are, they in denial. You can just sit there and listen to them. You say, do you think you need to go? So you have to kind of push that over to a relative and see can a relative get them some help.
But sometimes it's unheard of. People don't want to seek help or want you to tell them that they need help. And even relatives. Mm-hmm. And certain relatives will probably say that you jealous of them because you saying they need help. So we have to, sometimes we have to try to do the unknown and try to tell them without telling them that you probably need to seek help without saying
when they
that.
really go in to get help, do they get help? Because
They probably would go, but they probably
No.
won't stay. Majority of the times, they're not going to stay because if they need medication, they're not going to take it because the normal person that needs medication don't take it because they feel like they're crazy if they is offered medication. So, you know, and even
But if
it's
they
to
don't, they'll
stabilize
end up
themselves.
hurting someone.
And hurting someone or themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we see a lot of that walking around as well. So we have to.
All around the city.
Yeah, it's everywhere. So we have to think about that as well. But, I mean, I don't know how I could tell. With certain friends, you are able to tell that they need to talk to someone. But my thing is, my way of telling someone is to get in a deep conversation with them. And I'm like, you probably want to talk to somebody about that. So
But what happens when you tell them that and they say, you know, my doctor suggested it when they go to their personal doctor
Right.
and they say, I don't think I need to talk to nobody.
but if you tell them, at least you done told them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just get the opportunity to pass it on to them. If you, whatever way you can get the message over to them, but just don't blow down and say, your ass needs some help. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say you just need some help. So you have to, you know, pretty much get in a deep conversation with them and be like, you probably need to talk to somebody about that because it's kind of, you know, it's kind of sketchy. And, you know,
What about people who think they know it all?
well, it's a lot of people that know it all, but you know, that's true too. But I mean, if you get in a deep conversation with them, I think you could probably, you know,
Try to help them.
out, kind of push it around and kind of, you know,
Ease it in there.
ease it in there. And
Just
it
hoping
might
they
work.
take it. Yeah, hoping they
maybe
take
they'll
it.
Yeah, they'll take. Maybe they'll take the bite and maybe they won't. But as long as you tell them, because it'll be off of you. Because a lot of times, you know, that'll be on your conscience if something happened to that person and you didn't tell them. That's if you got one. You know, people with conscience, that'll be on their conscience. Because if I got a friend that I need to tell them that they need to seek help and they don't, it's on them because I told them.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to keep beating them up about it because once I tell you the first time, I'm done with it because I
If you
told
don't,
you.
then they end up turning on you.
Right.
Because you just like, don't
Yeah,
come
don't
here.
keep on telling me I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we have to keep on. We have to, you know, talk about it. So we're going to talk about local news, which the young lady that was went missing on the booze cruise.
I didn't even know they had a booze cruise.
Yeah, they
Until
have them
then.
everywhere. Yeah, they have them everywhere, but the drinks ain't no count on there. And I don't know how you got drunk.
Are
on there.
they? So in the fee that they pay, the drinks come with it?
No, when we went, we paid for our drinks. The
Okay.
drinks that we wanted, we paid for them on there. So it came with a nasty. The meal was so nasty on there; it was horrible. So it was a barbecue. It's supposed to be in a barbecue meal or whatever, but it was horrible. Anyway, we went and we paid for our drinks.
Okay.
We paid for the drinks. They were, you know, they was in a small little glass, you know, little cup.
Like shot size.
Yeah, it was small cups, and it
Wow.
was like $7 to $8 for a little, small little cup. But in the same token, I don't think it was enough to
Intoxicate
get
you. Okay.
intoxicated. So I don't see her going over the side of the boat. But you know, it's a
But I
possibility.
think somebody knows.
Somebody knows.
Somebody knows.
I
what
mean,
happened
you
to
got
Miss
two
Taylor.
friends. You got two friends with three. A guy and two girls. with
So it was
you.
four of them.
It's four of y'all. and we're going to celebrate my birthday, and you left me. That just don't sound right.
Somebody should have went to the bathroom.
Yeah, it don't sound right with me. Who leaves their friend and just go on their own?
You're right.
In an unfamiliar place.
And I think she has 2 babies.
Yeah, she got 2 babies, 21 years old, and missing. And no one could tell us anything about this.
So I pray for the mother and the children.
Yeah.
Because they're going to need it.
Yeah, the grandmother is now to raise the child. So also we want to talk about politics. It's really talking about politics. We have so many people in this race for mayor. I think this is my opinion, so please don't shoot me because it's my opinion. And you know what? And it's sad to say, the best man win. I just feel that all of these people shouldn't have been running in the race. We should be able to get behind. We're splitting the votes. We should be able to get behind one person or 2 people and push these people into office. Maybe the next time you run or something that you can get people behind you or do something else. But, you know, for the mayor's race, I can't agree with so many people running. And I just, my opinion, it's only going to be one winner. And some of the things that Harrington said, it was kind of, it was kind of out there, but that's him. And it's sad that we have to say that's him, I just don't understand how we agree to say that's just him.
It's just not him. I can give the respect to Harrington when he ran the Shelby County schools. It was ran.
Okay. Okay, times are different.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna say this.
We're on a different scale now.
Let me say this. When he ran Shelby County, Memphis City Schools, we were listeners. We listened to authority. Yes. These kids don't listen to no one.
These kids are all the
They don't listen to no one. So it's a different time. And even the police department has problems with these kids where we want to say we're going to bring back this and do that. It worked back then, don't mean it's going to work now.
The main thing going to bring these kids back, it's going to take the parents. I don't think it's going to take an outside.
Well, the parents said.
But that's what the kids are seeking attention from.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. In some instances, we have to say the parents. Some of them are absent because they're working. Mm-hmm. They're working 2 and 3 jobs to make it better for them and their kids. Now, some of them are absent because they're in the club.
You're right, but when you were growing up, and
my mom was at home.
Okay, your mom was at home. But just think about all the people around you.
Yeah, everybody worked. Everybody raised us though.
That's right.
Yeah, you raised me. I was with you. But in the same token, what I'm saying,
but we would tell each other right. Yeah,
I allowed you,
and
to
you had
raise
enough
me.
respect.
I had respect for you. I didn't curse you out. I didn't get mad at you and curse you out. Even if I was mad at you, I would tell you. And I don't agree with that. At this time, they will respect you up into the point you make them mad. And then that's when the disrespect starts. So at this point, it's too late. You can't raise a child twice. You can't raise them twice. So I think some of them is too late for. It's really too late for. But in the same token, the ones that's coming up behind them, the ones that they're having, how are they going to get raised? You see what I'm saying? So it's to a point now where we say we need this and we need that. No, we needed it back then. So we need to figure out a solution for what we need right now. But everybody want to figure out that they have the formula for this situation that we're going through right now. No, they don't have it because first of all, it's going to take the DA, the mayor, and the police chief to work together.
You're right.
Because if the DA going to continue to let these people out that's
You
making
can't
these
arrest them and let
crimes,
them back out
you
3
can't
hours
keep
later.
on letting them out. They can't make bond, and you keep letting them out, and they coming and doing the same
Then you're
crime.
putting these ankle bracelets on them, and they
Yeah.
got to take them off.
Yeah, they taking them off and putting them on the dog or something like that. You know, so we got to figure out how we going to raise
I
our
don't even know,
kids.
do they still have truancy? I remember you didn't go to school.
Oh, they have truancy. We have a lot of truancy officers in school.
Really?
But in the same token, if I get you for truancy, and how many times can I get you for truancy?
You're right.
How many
You gonna
times can
tell
who
if you
are,
can't find the parents.
if I can't find your parent? If you not, she don't show up. Me taking the kid ain't gonna make them go to school.
You're right.
So at this point, if they out, let them stay out. I'm saying we need to go back to when they had the boot camps for the kids. You remember they used to have boot camps for kids. Take their ass back over to the boot camps and put them in the
They used to take them
military.
down there, head scared straight.
Yeah, they had scared straight and all
Scared the hell out
that.
of
But that don't work no more. That don't work no more.
That's just like giving them Kool-Aid.
Right. So my thing is, if they take them to boot camps away from home, and they can't get to nowhere in the middle of nowhere like they used to, then they'll come back some better kids. They come back with responsibilities and want something out of life.
Because I think it was in Pennsylvania
Mm-hmm.
where 9 juveniles escaped from the detention.
Right. The detention center.
Yesterday.
See, this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, how do we, we handle these type of situations? You know, so with kids, I don't know. So I don't know. So whatever mayor we get, we just need to pray and
They do the right thing.
that they do the right thing, and we need to. I'm gonna say this. I mean what I say. We're gonna have to get these old people out of there that's doing the same thing that they still think that the city council need to be still doing. Our city hadn't moved since I don't know when. We ain't seen nothing new. We ain't changed nothing. The only thing that changed was the Cook Convention Center. And how many times have you been to it since it's been changed?
Not one.
I went one time to a
I did
graduation.
one once.
Well, twice.
I went once. Yes,
I went
did.
twice to a graduation and to.
Have you been down to Tom Lee Park since they remodeled?
I hadn't been. I hadn't been.
Me either.
So my whole thing is, we need to change. You changing stuff, but are you bringing jobs?
No, jobs going out.
Tom Lee Park cost us how many millions of dollars, and what did it bring to the city? How many jobs did it bring?
No.
Not one. I didn't hear one time that they called people down there to work.
But businesses are closing because they breaking in them.
They breaking in all our businesses. We're closing them down.
Insurance are canceling.
Yeah,
You know,
insurance
so-
counts. Yeah, we got to be careful about insurance and stuff like that. So, I mean, what do we do? How do we do it? But my thing is, if you know where your kids are, you know them the ones that's breaking in our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just going to tell you breaking my stuff, you're going to be slow walking.
Right about
It's
that.
going to be slow walking, and I'm going to walk through the jail like they letting them in and out. I'm going to be going right on down through there and come around the other side. Because I'm going to hurt somebody's kid, they touching my stuff in my driveway.
You're right.
Because it just don't make sense. My thing is, I
You
work
have to
hard.
work hard, and
I
then
work too
somebody just
hard
come
for
and
you
take
to
it.
come and take something that I done worked so hard for. I just think it's unfair for us to work so hard
You're
and
scared to leave.
you
should be scared to live.
Yeah,
Scared to drive this car.
Listen,
Listen,
I
they
got-
don't take it.
I got two different cars. That one of them I came and drive downtown because I'm scared somebody gonna break it.
Right.
So I just leave it
That's how
parked
I
in the
feel.
driveway.
I said, okay, I'm not going to drive the Infiniti
Right,
because it's got tinted windows on
right,
it. And I'm not going to tempt nobody to something. So
come-
I'm going to get in something else.
right. And so it's sad that you have to pick and choose what you're going to drive. I'm glad we have the opportunity to pick and choose.
That's
Because
right,
if we
'cause
had
it's a
only
blessing.
one vehicle to drive, then we're going to have to take a risk on somebody taking what we done
That's
worked
right.
hard for. So I think it's unfair for us to work hard and for someone to come and take it. And then they 13 and 12 and 14 years old that's breaking in cars.
Because they said,
And stealing
because they
them.
decided they want some money.
Right. And
To do what with? What you
to
going to do
do-
with it?
to do what with? That's what I'm saying. And
I mean, what are you buying?
then
have
you're
them
breaking in
sitting
liquor
around getting
stores.
high.
Right. Getting high and everything. You breaking in liquor stores. What a kid needs in the liquor store? What you need with
That's
liquor?
right.
When
the
we was
crazy
in,
thing, they go put it on Facebook and sell it.
oh yeah,
Who go and steal stuff and then
Yeah.
advertise it?
yeah, and advertise it and end up in jail, and now you got to snitch on
And
the rest
then
of
they
your
get
friends.
out. So they ain't going to keep them long. That's why they advertise.
Yeah, they keep on. Well, they get right out, or they'll turn around and put them in foster care instead of locking them up. Foster care, I'm gonna take a criminal and put in someone's home
And take a chance on that.
and
person
take a
being
chance on them stealing their stuff out of their house.
hurt. Mhm.
How they work? I don't
Don't
know.
work.
It don't work. It
Don't
don't
work.
mix. But it's 8:00. I know you got to go. I'm so happy that I had the opportunity to talk to you today.
I'm so glad that you asked me to come down and talk with you.
Yeah. So I really wanted to talk to you about your nonprofit. I knew that you had your event coming up.
Okay.
So I wanted you to be able to come out and share with the people on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. So you'll be able to tell your story and how your organization started. And I'm getting ready to get the studio remodeled. It's going to be upgraded. So I'm excited about that in the next month or so. It should be upgraded.
And that's a blessing.
It
Look
is.
at that.
I'm
God
so
is
glad.
good.
So happy it's about to be done. So Hot Tea Time is going to have a different look. So we're
Wow.
working on that as we speak now. So Lisa, I'm so glad that you came out. We're not going to prolong the time. I don't know if I did everything right because the people didn't comment or whatever. But if they comment later, I'll just shoot them a text and I'll answer it. And I'm just so glad. I love you so much.
Love you so much,
So
brother.
glad you came. And thank
And
you
I'm
so
so
much.
proud of you. Look
Thank
at
you.
you, just constantly growing.
I'm trying. So I thank you guys for tuning in to Hot Tea Time, as well as like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you want to be on the show, please hit me up, inbox me on Facebook, or just shoot me a text, or however you can get in touch with me. Just get in touch with me, and I will get back with you and get you a date to get here on Hot Tea Time.
That's
Thank
right.
you all
Come
for
out and
coming out.
support it.
Thank you. Let me get this off. IT person that come in today.
Oh, wow.